Today we are going to learn about prime numbers. These are numbers, but they have some special properties. So we learned that what are the key properties of prime numbers and why they are called prime numbers. So before we move on to understand prime numbers, we should have some idea what are natural numbers. So natural numbers are most commonly used positive whole numbers. For example, if I write 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are ascending, going in positive direction. So basically these numbers are whole numbers and they are positive. So these numbers are known as natural numbers and we represent them by symbol n. So we'll say what is n? Natural numbers. And what is the main property of a natural number? They are whole numbers, they are integers, and they are positive. For example, if I write 1.5, it is a decimal number, it is not a natural number. If I write 6 on 5, again it is a fraction, it is not a natural number. If I write -3, it is a negative number, therefore it is not a natural number. Now, if we consider natural number, there are some numbers which can be divided by only two numbers, one and itself, and there are some numbers which can be divided by many other small numbers. So those are called as different factors. For example, if I take a number 6, 6 can be divided by 1, 2, 3, and 6. But if I take a number 3, then I cannot divide 3 by except 1 and 3. So 3 is called as a prime number. So what is the key property of a prime number? It is a positive whole number excluding 0 and 1. Remember, we are not dealing with 0 and 1 in prime numbers. And the second property, we have only two distinct factors. So what are those factors? Number 1 and the number itself. It means, for example, if 3 is called as a prime number, so I can divide 3 by only two numbers. What are those numbers? 1 and itself. 1 and itself. For example, if I take 5, so I can divide 5 by 1 and I can divide 5 by 5 only. So therefore, 5 is a prime number. Again, I repeat, only two distinct factors. These factors are distinct. It means they cannot be repeated factors. So these types of numbers which have property that they can be divided by only two factors, one in itself, and the number itself is a positive whole number excluding 0 and 1. These types of numbers are known as prime numbers. So let us see the definition. It is pretty simple. A prime number is a natural number. Number one thing, which is greater than 1. It means we have to consider from 2, 3, 4, 5 in ascending order, which is not a product of two smaller natural numbers. So it means you cannot have more than two products if the number is a natural number. So let us take some examples and try to see that how we have a list of numbers which could be prime. So let us start from 2. So can we divide 2 by any other factors except 1 and 2? So I can divide 1 by 1, 2 by 1, and then 2. So let's take a number 3. So it means it is a prime number. Let us say number 3. So I can divide 3 by 1 and 3. Therefore, 3 is a prime number. Let us say move to 4. 4 has multiple factors. Why? I can divide 4 by 1. I can divide by 4 by 2 and 4. So it means there are 3 factors. Therefore, 4 is not a prime number. Let us move on. Next one, 5. So how can we divide 5? We can divide 5 by 1 and 5. Therefore, it is a prime number. Let us take one more example. 6. Yes, 6 can be divided in more than two factors. 1, 2, 3, and 6. Therefore, 6 is not a prime number. So what we call about these numbers which are not prime here? So 4, this number is called as composite number. 6 is known as composite number. So what are composite numbers? In prime number part 1, we have seen what a prime number is, what are the main key properties, and there are 2 factors of the prime numbers. But if the factors are more than 2, then we call those numbers as composite numbers. So to learn about composite numbers and advanced properties of prime numbers and their applications, please watch our video prime number part 2.